Hey, this is Rich Boyd with Carbon Arms, and today I want to go over why it's important to have a trauma kit with you when you go to the range. A lot of injuries that we might see at a three-gun match would be stuff like cuts and bruises and scrapes and whatnot. So pretty simple injuries, nothing too serious. And a lot of that can be covered or remedied with a first aid kit. Most first aid kits that I've seen are fairly simple and they cover that type of thing. They don't really cover serious injuries. So for that, we need a trauma kit. So I've got a couple examples here. This one's military, and this one's a civilian one that I bought. So let's take a look inside and we'll go over a few things. So first we have a couple different types of bandages. These ones are quick clot. So basically these get put inside of a large serious wound to clot very quickly and help stop the bleeding. So probably the most important item in the trauma kit is a tourniquet. So large enough to put over a leg of a big person, and has a windlass in it to tighten it down, Velcro to hold it in place, and that way you can put it over a limb and stop bleeding for a serious arterial injury. So definitely have a tourniquet with you. You can buy these separately, you don't need a whole kit. This is absolutely the most important item. With a tourniquet, as with all the other stuff in here, I wouldn't recommend using it if you don't have the training to, but even if you're not trained on it, you can still have it, because someone else at the range may be able to use this and save a person's life. And really, a tourniquet, it's not going to save you forever if there's a serious injury. What it's going to do, it's going to buy time to get that person to a hospital for some surgery. So moving on in our kit, a few other items that are pretty useful. Some different types of tape, gloves, protect yourself if you have to work on someone and they're bleeding. A few different types of regular bandages. And then we also have, this is a nasal pharyngeal airway, and this basically goes through your nostril down into your throat and help maintain an airway in case of serious damage to your face. So it helps you keep breathing. Looking at our other kit, fairly similar. Comes with a tourniquet. This one also has a pair of shears on the side. Pretty useful if you need to get to a person's injury. Now keep in mind, dealing with gunshots, if someone gets shot in the chest, accidentally on purpose, whatever, you may have to check on the backside of the person for an exit wound. So definitely keep that in mind when you're searching over a person. So this one I won't open it up all the way, but you can buy something like this. There are lots on the market. So this one's all sealed. I'm not going to open it up right now, but pretty similar to the military kit. One thing this has in it is a chest seal. So say you do have a penetrating injury to your chest, then you can put a seal over it, and that will help prevent air getting in between your chest cavity and your lung, so potentially preventing your lung from collapsing as soon. And we also have in here a needle for a chest decompression. So another tool that can help keep a person alive a little bit longer and get them to that other level of care. And like I said, even if you haven't been trained on how to use this, definitely something that's worthwhile to keep, and someone else may be able to use it if they've had that training. Maybe they just didn't think of bringing a kit like that with them. So there you have it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for tuning in.